Beyond the arc. And it's Phoenix's ball. It's a three-point game. So, Richard, let's give him some credit. Jared Allen has turned himself into a more complete player, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, he's not just a floor spacer, but he does everything else at an elite level. Very efficient. Doesn't make a ton of mistakes that will beat you.
And stolen by Flag. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Holmgren with the steal. George with the ball. And Allen picks him up defensively. Back to George. For the three. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 8.
One of the league's best wing shooters. PG provides offense night in and night out.
To the inside. Pass to Flag. Here's Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Bailey with a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by George.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Now Avdia. And George gets the whistle that time.
Paul George.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Right side, Avdia. And he gets the bucket.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. Denny Avdia, the son of a 6'8" Serbian sharpshooter who played for the Yugoslavian national team, then moved to Israel and met Denny's mom. Denny said he had the same mentality, fire in the eyes. Every night, playing to win. That's how I've always been. That passion is a part of my culture. Back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Pass to Bailey. Holmgren the screen. George, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Jamie Hopkins.
1:36 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Bailey. That ball, nice speed that time from Jordan. 6-point for Ace Bailey.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Mitchell with the bounce pass. And now White pushing it up and no one back to stop him. George, no good. Phoenix trails by 8. Inside. Stolen by George. A 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Bailey's got 9.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Back to Allen. Pass to Filipowski. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
5 to shoot. Here's Hawkhead.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
From deep, George. Pass to Walsh. From outside, off the mark. Now Hawkins. Here's Filipowski. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. They're up by 11. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
And holding nothing back there, George gives the dunk his all.
It's White on the wing. Still yet to score. Pass to Jackson. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Phoenix trails by 13. When you think about Derek White, here's a guy, RJ, who's really grown as a player in all ways.
Yeah, Derek makes smart plays. He's had that experience to see what works and what doesn't. And most often, he makes the necessary plays to put his team in a winning situation.
And George, here we go.
George's athleticism, length, quickness, it's just tough to contain, especially when he's attacking the rim.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And that 82% free throw percentage this season must have him feeling pretty good about himself at the line.
Richard, one thing we see in this league, teams changing coaches much more often than they change the GM.
Yeah, one guy picks the players, the other guy coaches the players. Seems like a shared responsibility, but the job security, well, that's not equal.
It's stolen by Shepard. For three, Mitchell. It's rebounded by Salon.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Now, here's George. He's got 12. Drills it from outside. George has got 7 points for the quarter.
Nice start for him beyond the arc. He's already hit 3 triples, and I'm pretty sure there's more to come.
And the rejection by Jackson. And it's Shepard missing. From deep, George. Phoenix grabs the miss. For three, Mitchell. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence. He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
White up top. Back to George. Shot clock at 5. Shakes him. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know what makes George so valuable offensively is his effectiveness both on and off the ball. He's equally good as a ball handler or a spot-up shooter. Well, here in the second quarter, he's starting to dial up his aggressiveness as far as working himself to the free throw line.
Back to Mitchell. To stop the run with the drive and a missed layup.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring. He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Mitchell comes up with the rebound.
And give the defense credit. He was met at the rim.
Pass to Filipowski. Mitchell outside. Now here's Valanciunas. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Great reach. Tough to get a shot up over Holmgren.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by White.
Suns ball.
Shot clock at 2. Here's Valanciunas. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Suns making a change here. Here's George. 23 points in the game. Pass to Bailey. A three-pointer, no good.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
Here's Walsh. That ball's nice feed that time from George. Walsh has got his first 3 points of the game.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Pass to Valanciunas. To the paint. And it's Shepard missing. Phoenix grabs the miss. Down low. Holmgren with the steal. George, that's a two-pointer. Drains the jumper to finish the break. George has got 25 points.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Here's Flag. Paul George grabs the miss.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
The offensive rebound. Here's Flag. And again, it's the Suns missing.
I guess we can credit the defense for that one going wide. They did everything they could to influence the shot.
Outside, George. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Delivering the blowout. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. George with the ball. I'm watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Yeah, I guess when you're up this big, you can afford to get a little sloppy.
Number 8, Denny.
Here's Ivan. Holmgren with the steal. Back to George. Pass to White. Outside, George. Now, here's Holmgren. Ivy defending. 4 on the clock. Now, Bailey. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Flag. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Airtight rim protection from Holmgren, using his length beautifully.
Now, Flag hasn't made one yet.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And what you love about Cooper Flag, GA, he's committed with playing the game the right way.
Yeah, I mean, even back in middle school, he would binge watch the '86 Celtics, a team known for its high IQ.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
So, great for Cooper Flag. Both of his parents were college basketball players.
Yeah, and I love that Cooper's mom calls him String Bean, right? Though at this point, he's a powerful young man. And he also has a twin brother, Ace, who's got some talent as well.
Holmgren the screen. Pass to Bailey. Nance gets the rebound.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Back to Holmgren. And the 3 off target.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, this season, new broadcasting deals are kicking in for the NBA. Commissioner Silver said we dramatically increased the number of primetime broadcast exposures to a level almost unthinkable from my early days in the league. In fact, the NBA is now set for basically nightly national broadcasts. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for that update. So the wing on the left. Here's flag. Off target from outside.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
And we know George can score from all three levels, which is why he's capable of catching fire.
Pass to Jang. Rebounded by Bailey. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Avdia can't hit. They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Pass to Bailey. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. The Suns making a switch here. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And while Mitchell is about 6'3", his wingspan is 6'10". That's what helps him finish.
Right side, White from downtown. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. It's Jaquez with the drive.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left in the third. And here's Mitchell from the arc. They get it back. On the wing, Jaquez. Screen by Allen. The second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in. Allen's got 8 points.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
Nobody near Jordan. Good on the triple.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead. And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's George. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Phoenix trails by 20. Mitchell left side. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Oh, man, and that is why Mitchell has won a dunk contest before. He knows how to get a few style points.
George looking over the floor. To the middle. Out to White. Pass to George. 5 on the clock. Driving in. Second chance shot. And here's Gordon. Jackson with the screen. Moves back up. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's George. And it's sent back by Allen. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. They lead by 18. Don't go. And 1/4 to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And here's Ivy. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one on Holmgren.
Personal foul.
At 6'11", 243, Allen is just so long and big. When he's looking to score, sometimes the D has to foul him.
Now, here is George. Holmgren wide open. That ball, nice speed that time from George.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
And the wide open shot from Avdia. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Holmgren can't hit. Here's Flagg. Kicks it out to Allen. Another three for Phoenix.
3 points.
Look, if Allen is going to hit that shot, your whole defensive strategy has to change.
From deep, George. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Phoenix trails by 13. Pass to Holmgren. Back to George. The three-pointer is right on target. George has got 33 points.
He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep. It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
It's good. That's 7 points for Deni Avdia.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
George with the ball. Holmgren in the corner. Lets the three fly.
Well, despite some uneven shooting for them, they're still out in front.
Allen left side. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, when you're guarding Allen, it can be tough to handle his length without fouling.
Well, we all love teams going all in to win. But, Richard, some teams run that risk, and it does not work out.
But that's the risk. These windows are so small. If you believe that you have a chance to go all in, or if you have a 2-year window, it's okay to leverage the future in hopes of getting it done now.
Just 5 on the clock. Back to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
And it's George finishing it off.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Phoenix trails by 17. It's Allen. Jumper is off. Wide outside. Now George. Now Holmgren. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Jang. Just 4 to shoot. And the basket by Bailey.
There's no question Bailey can score from anywhere. The defense cannot allow this guy to run free.
Outside, Avdia. Here's Flagg. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Back to Allen. The shot will not fall.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
From deep, George drains it from beyond the arc. George has got 38 points.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Oh, there is nothing more fun than putting a big guy on a poster. That is the definition of an aggressive play.
George can't connect from short range. It's tipped to the left side wing. Here's Flagg. Misses from short range. Pass to Holmgren. Back to George. No good on the triple. Phoenix trails by 21. And it's flag missing. 1:04 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth. Now White. Clock at 6. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Suns ball.
.41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here is Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. There's the drive. And it's Mitchell with the jam. Here's White. There's 18 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Walsh. Back to White. And so the home crowd treated to a win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that about wraps it up.
And I ain't happy. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless. It's coming on, it's coming on, it's coming on.
Finally, someone let me out of my cage. Now, time for me is nothing cause I'm counting no A's. Nah, I couldn't be there. Nah, you shouldn't be scared. I'm good at repairs and I'm under each snare. Intangible. Bet you didn't think, so I command you to. Panoramic view. Look, I'll make it all manageable. Pick and choose, sit and lose. All you different crews, chicks and dudes who you think is really kicking tunes. Picture you getting down in a picture tube. Like you lit the fuse. You think it's fictional, mystical, maybe. Spiritual hero who appears in you to clear your view when you're too crazy. Lifeless to those, the definition for what life is. Priceless to you because I put you on the hype to like it. Righteous with your psychic among those possess you with one.
Ain't happy. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on. Ain't happy. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on.
The essence, the basics, without it you naked. Allow me to make this childlike in nature. Rhythm, you have it or you don't, that's a fallacy, I'm in them. Every sprouting tree, every child of peace, every cloud and sea. You see with your eyes and see destruction and demise. Corruption in the skies from this enterprise. Now I'm sucked into your lives through rust, so not his muscles, but percussion he provides with me as a guide. Y'all can see me now cause you don't see with your eye. You perceive with your mind, that's the end. So I'ma stick around with Russ and be a mentor. Bust a few rhymes. Remember what the thought is. I brought all this so you can survive when law is lawless. Feeling sensations that you thought was dead. No squealing, remember that it's all in your head.
Ain't happy. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, not for long. The future is coming on. Ain't happy. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine.
Live coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday evening to you and yours. We've got the visiting team taking on the Suns. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. George looking over the floor. And it's Flagg with the rebound. On offense, here are the Suns. And what you love about Cooper Flagg, GA, he's committed with playing the game the right way.
Yeah, I mean, even back in middle school, we would binge watch the '86 Celtics, a team known for its high IQ.
George double teamed. Holmgren wide open. The shot's good on the assist by George.
And I love the competitive edge Holmgren plays with, coming right back with his own triple.
Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell at the dunk.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious end time on the rim. Pass to Bailey, and the three ball is good.
With Bailey's shooting skills, you might want to see more of that from him.
To the paint. It's stolen by Bailey. Here's Walsh. That three off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
They swipe it. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. It's George on the wing. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after two shots. High post Allen. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And George, here we go. He can't get that one.
Just outworking the shooter, keeping the shot off target and bagging the rebound.
Pass to Flagg. And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here are the Suns now. They trail by one. And Phoenix with another turnover here. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Walsh. And stolen by Jang. Here's Flagg. And the Suns miss again. Outside for George. Driving the lane. Jarrett Allen grabs the miss.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
And they take the lead.
Watching Allen go to work inside is a thing of beauty. He's so confident operating around the rim.
Now, here's George. Still without a basket. There's a screen. That's not going to do it either. He's 0 for 5.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Drills it from outside.
Ready for the feed. Cooper Flagg is a player. You have to run off that shot.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
Down low. Here's Jang.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Pass to Bailey. Here's Walsh. And no good. The try spell continuing for him. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I caught up with the head coach for Phoenix. Coach showed nothing but respect for Derek White. He told me White is the ultimate glue guy. He's not worried about his stats. Instead, he fills in the gaps and does whatever is necessary to help his team win. He is truly an unselfish player. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie.
Yeah, showing some strength in the paint there. Tough rebound.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
I see you, Mr. Mitchell. Now look, for a 6'1" guard, this man can absolutely fly.
There's the pick. And the dunk by Holmgren.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Out to the wing. Screen by Allen. Clock at 6. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Right wing. Back to George. Buries it from three-point range. Gets it off. And no good that time.
That's the end of the
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game.
14.
Suns lead by 3.
11.
We'll get the... And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Adding some extra style to the slam. Okay, what a move by Allen.
And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone. You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Stolen by Jackson. Outside, White. Pass to Gordon. There's the 3. The shot's good on the assist by George. And that ties it up.
And Gordon can do real damage from outside. A little separation is all he needs to feel comfortable.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Gordon. Beyond the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Stolen by Jackson. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball.
Team foul.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, but Denver's practically, they can't touch it.
Love the balance of speed and physicality behind that drive by Jordan.
Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Pass to Jackson. Back to George. The rebound by Nance. And it's the Suns with the ball. Jaquez outside. Here's Valanciunas. George with the steal. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back. and 4.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Inside. Here's Hawkins. Good D by Holmgren. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Derek White is an impact player, but is he a star in this league? White said, "I'm not into labels. I just know whatever the team needs, I'm ready to do it. And what does this team want from him?" He said, "Be aggressive, don't defer." And hearing that from great players, it just gives you confidence. Back over to you.
Truly an impact player. Thank you, Allie.
Nice job by George. All in one fluid motion.
And it's Jaden Ivey with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
And George, here we go. Offensive rebound. Holmgren can't hit.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Valanciunas inside. Shot clock at 6. Back to Nance. No good, unable to end this run. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
And no need to rush on a situation like that. That's just giving away a possession.
Phoenix trails by 7. Pass to Valanciunas. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Now Bailey. Outside, George. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. No good. He has missed 3 of his 5 attempts this game. Now here's Valanciunas. Good D by Holmgren.
And you can see the defender's afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Offensive rebound. Here's Walsh. Tries again. Nance with some nice D. Here's Hawkins. And he goes in for the dunk.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
And it's out of bounds. Okay, they say it was last touched by Ivy. There's 49 seconds left here in the second. Outside, George. Holmgren. Can't foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you know teams are going to be physical with Holmgren, but he's aggressive, and boy, he plays with passion. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Ivy with it. He's picked up by White. Back to Valanciunas. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's George.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
The first free throw is good. That one misses. Here's Avdia. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell.
That's the end.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
24.
Leading by 5.
Visiting team.
We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Phoenix. Here's Chang. Rebounded by Bailey. There's always a need for shot makers in the NBA, GA, and that's what Ace Bailey brings to the fore.
Yeah, Bailey has a smooth jumper with a high release point that allows him to shoot over just about any defender. And when you pair that with his physical tools, his upside is through the roof.
Fantastic work from Allen, taking the contact on the chin, burying the shot.
For three, Holmgren. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Allen's shot is off. And here's the fast break. Yep, that one goes in there. George has got 17 now.
Such a well-rounded player. George is equally dangerous in the half court and in transition.
Kicks it out to Allen. For three. That doesn't go either for Allen.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
And the rejection by Holmgren.
Airtight rim protection from Holmgren, using his length beautifully.
First trip to the line for him here. And Mitchell drops them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Now, here is George. He's got 17. Sinks the three-pointer. George has got 8 points. Oh, my goodness, the slam!
All right, rookie. We see you. Cooper Flag put on a show with that one.
Back to George. Holmgren outside. Right side, George. Driving inside.
The scoring instincts of PG are razor sharp. He just keeps on attacking.
Kicks it out to Allen. And the three off target.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Phoenix trails by 11. Here's Mitchell. Showing up and showing off. Mitchell.
Oh, man, and that is why Mitchell has won a dunk contest before. He knows how to get a few style points.
It's White on the wing. The shot's good on the assist by George. White's got his first 3 points of the game.
And defensively, these guys are looking for answers since halftime. They've seemed disjointed and out of sync. They have got to get back that rhythm defensively.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Bailey misses.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell.
Substitution on the court.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Back to Jackson. Pass to George. And he's good on the three ball. George has got 13 points in just this quarter.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Mitchell left side. Now Flag. And Flag throws it down.
And you can't let this kid Flag get that good a position down low. Cooper will finish that every time.
Pass to Salon. And here's Gordon. Three-pointer. That's tipped. They get it back. Clock at 4. George with the ball. And Allen picks him up defensively. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Suns. Jang. Kicks it out to Allen. The tray. Rebounded by Jackson.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
You try to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least, about a week.
Here's Flag. No good on the three. From deep, George buries the long-range jumper. George has got 28 points for the game.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break. And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
Phoenix grabs the miss. In the corner, it's flag. Pass to Allen. Banked in off the glass. Allen's got 4 this quarter.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And that one's good. Flag.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome.
The visiting team.
Leading by... And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. It's George on the wing. Avdia with the rebound. Phoenix trails by 10. To the middle. Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Talk about a high percentage look. Allen right at the rim.
Outside, George. Back to Holmgren. 6 to shoot. Allen with the rebound. Chang, a screen. Launches a 3. Connects from 3-point range.
Nice kick out by Flag. This kid plays like a vet. Hard to fathom he's a rookie.
Outside, George puts up a deep 3.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Nobody near Allen. Oh, good with the triple.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The 3-point stroke is off.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And it's George missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Denny Avdia picks one up.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's ready to talk things through with them. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Phoenix's coach address his team. Coach challenging the team to play faster. He emphasized the main focus is that first pass off a turnover or a rebound. Make it quicker to get the ball out and into transition. Let's see if those words actually work.
And Allie, thanks so much. That free throw missing.
You can't say enough about the leadership that George brings to his team. He is a major force in the locker room.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for Phoenix. They've only given up 1 point in the 4th quarter. To the inside. Holmgren with the steal. Outside, George. Outside, White. Back to George. This one for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Good on the three-point shot.
Well, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Here's White. And they come back with a 3 of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not. Nice take there by Allen. This man is an efficient scorer.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Jaquez outside. Here's Avdia. Off the glass.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Outside Jordan. 3. Good.
You can't lose track of PG. He is a lethal catch-and-shoot option.
Mitchell looking it over. Allen outside. Here's Flag. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Yeah, you don't see those over and back calls too often because they're just so easy to avoid.
It's a lack of focus. That's all it is. But it can be a wake-up call for teams that have gotten too careless. But rules are rules.
1:35 left in the fourth quarter.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
Here's White. Paul George. And the 3 misses.
Not quite enough defense that time around, just lucky he was off.
It's stolen by Bailey. .52 seconds left in the fourth. Outside George. Just 5 on the clock. And he does not hit.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Here's Bailey. Outside, George. Now Bailey.
3-second violation.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
One shot.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
Drains that one and uses the opportunity from that technical to extend the lead.
.12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Phoenix ball.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.